Repeat of You honors students, it is Dr. Moore, and I am so excited because it's that time of year again where we ask you, the honor students, to help us choose our next international destination. For those of you who are not familiar with the process, we have gone through and selected a couple different options for y'all to take a look at, and we're going to be sending out a Google form because we want y'all to vote and choose the number one destination, and then that's where we're going to go for 2027. So in this video, I'm going to take some time to go through each of the tour options, cover the itinerary and the cost, and then you'll have about a week to vote, and then we will be rolling out the 2027 Honors Abroad tour destination. First up is Costa Rica, San Jose, and coastal Punta Arenas. This will be a 6-day trip in January that starts with us departing on day 1 and landing in San Jose to meet our tour director and check into the hotel. Day 2, we'll travel from San Jose to coastal Punta Arenas, where we will have the opportunity to visit the Carrara National Park in the Central Pacific Conservation Area and explore the biodiversity of the rainforest that's filled with different species of birds, sloths, monkeys, frogs, and more. And we'll cap off the day with a visit to the local butterfly farm. The next day, we'll head to the Manuel Antonio National Park and then have some free time at the beach. The next day, we'll travel back to San Jose and spend the next 2 days experiencing guided tours and free time. Day 6 will be our flight home. Next is Quebec and Montreal, Winter Wonderland. This will be a 5-day tour in January. We'll kick off this trip by saying bonjour to Quebec and shaking off our legs with a city walk. We'll have an opportunity to experience glissade or tobogganing on the Dufferin Terrace, as well as a tour of Old Quebec and Chateau Frontenac. On day 2, we get to take part in dog sledding, have a guided tour of the famous Ice Hotel, visit a winter sport amusement park, and then visit a classic sugar shack. Day 3, we'll have some free time in Quebec City to do some exploring of our own before heading to Montreal on day 4. Once we arrive in Montreal, we will be led through sightseeing by our tour director, visiting Old Montreal, McGill University, Place Ville-Marie, Bell Centre, Montreal, and then head to Notre Dame Basilica and the Montreal Museum of Archaeology. Day 5, we'll explore the Latin Quarter, visiting the underground city before heading home. And our final tour option is London, England. This is a 6-day trip in January that starts with an overnight flight to England. Once we arrive, we will meet our tour director and check into the hotel before taking a city walk of London that includes the Thames River, Trafalgar Square, a visit to the National Gallery, Piccadilly Circus, Covent Garden, Soho, and Leicester Square, before we wrap it up with a classic fish and chips dinner. On day 3, we have another guided sightseeing tour of Buckingham Palace, Big Ben, the Houses of Parliament, Westminster Abbey, Tower Bridge, Hyde Park, and St. Paul's Cathedral. Day 4, we'll have a visit of the Tower of London and the British Museum, and that evening we'll be treated to a curry dinner. On day 5, we'll be transported to the historical landmark of Stonehenge in Bath, England, and then day 6, we'll pack up and head home. So, we hope that y'all are just as excited about these 3 destinations as we are. You'll receive a link to vote through email and to also let us know how likely you are to join based on the destination. The prices in this video reflect a discount given to us by the tour company for summer, so be aware that prices will start to increase after October 25th if not locked in before then. The winner will be revealed at our first AHS general meeting in September, and then registration will begin from there. If you have any questions until then, please do not hesitate to reach out. You can shoot us an email or pop by the office.